Hi class, Miss Ayala here. Today we're going to be reviewing multiplying and dividing by powers of tens with decimals and whole numbers. The strategy that we're going to be using is the place value chart. Let's look at this first problem. Michael wants to change the number 38 and 42 thousandths to 3,804 and 2 tenths. Which operation describes what Michael should do? So when I look at this problem, I know that I'm starting with 38 and 42 thousandths, and I'm trying to change it to 3,804 and 2 tenths. My question is asking me which operation describes what Michael should do. Let's start by putting both of these numbers on a place value chart. Make sure your place value chart is large enough to hold all digits. I'm going to start with putting 38 and 42 thousandths on my place value chart. Make sure you're making that decimal point nice and visible. Then I'm going to put 3,804 and 2 tenths on the place value chart. As you can see, I kind of like to work backwards when I'm putting my digits on. Now you should be thinking in your head, what directions did your digits move? If I'm starting with my 3 in the tens place and I'm trying to get my 3 in the thousands place, I'm moving 2 place values to the left. I know that 2 place values to the left is like having 10 to the power of 2. And if I'm moving to the left, my digits are getting larger, I'm multiplying. Now let's look at our answer choices. A says divide by 10. Since I know that I was moving to the left, I'm multiplying, and that's not an answer choice. B says multiply by 1 over 10 to the power of 2. I know this is the same as multiplying by 1/100ths. Since my number actually got larger and not smaller, I didn't multiply by a fraction. Multiplying by 1/100ths is the same thing as dividing by 100, and that's not what we did in this problem. Divide by 10 to the power of 2. Again, this would be like dividing by 100, and we know that our number moved to the left and not the right. So we're left with multiplying by 10 to the power of 2. This is like multiplying by 100, and it matches exactly what we did by moving 2 place values to the left. Let's try another problem. In number 2, we have 38 and 499 thousandths. We're multiplying by 1,000. Let's start with drawing our place value chart. And actually, before I even look at my place value chart, I want to make a prediction as to how many place values I'm going to be moving and what direction. So let's see. We're multiplying by 1,000. When we multiply, what direction are we moving? That's right, we're moving to the left. And if I'm multiplying by 1,000, how many powers of 10 is that? Yeah, that's like having 10 to the power of 3, which is also like saying we're going to be moving 3 place values. So now I know I'm moving left 3 place values. Let's start putting these digits on the place value chart. Make sure that decimal point is nice and visible. Remember, that decimal point is not going to move. And now let's check to see if we have enough place values to move. 1, 2, oops, I actually need 1 more place value. All right, I'm moving 1, 2, 3 place values to the left. So my 3 now goes into this place value. My other digits follow. And again, that decimal point never moves. It's going to stay in the same place. So I know that if I did 38 and 499 thousandths times 1,000, I would actually get the number 38,499. Last problem, 14 and 3 tenths divided by 100. Again, let's make that prediction. This time, if I'm dividing by power of 10, what direction am I moving? That's right, we're moving to the right. And if I'm dividing by 100, I want you to think, how many powers of 10 are in 100? There are 2 powers of 10 in the number 100. And so we are moving to the right 2 place values. Now we can start with our place value chart. This time, since I know I'm moving to the right, I'm actually going to draw my number in the beginning or to the left. Let's pick a different color. All right, I'm moving to the right 2 place values. 1, 2. That's like dividing by my 2 powers of 10. I'm going to move my 3 over, my 4, my 1, and again, that decimal point stays in the same spot. So I know if I did 14 3/10 divided by 100, that would be 143 thousandths.